All right, folks, just a drive and a talk. A drive and a talk. I am going to take a left right up here at the Demery Mart on to Sugar Hollow. From Sugar Hollow, I will go to Cedar Creek. From Cedar Creek, I will go to Alder Springs. Demery Mart, folks. Oh, yeah, they've got it. Demery Mart's an awesome little mart. Anyway, folks, crazy world we're living in. That's for sure. You know that. You see all that is going on. And I just talked about it the other day, man, the petrodollar. Oh, my. I figured I would do a drive and a talk so you can see where I live, how it is here for folks. Folks, it's so nice here. And it's a rural area. Lots to do, though. There's still lots to do. I mean, this is a lake town. And anyway, won't talk about that too much, but I just want you to see where you can live instead of imagine living down there on the left. Huh? Or maybe up there on the right. There's no other neighbors around these two. Actually, there's no one lives in the house up there on the right. But yeah, it's a wonderful place to live, folks. But anyway, don't want to get into that too much. It's just a crazy world that we're living in. It is so crazy, man, all that is going on. George Soros saying, and look him up if you don't know who he is. He's saying that the dollar's got to come down. That's what he has said recently, that the U.S. dollar has to come down. It's going to come down. The president of Kenya just said about a week ago that within the next several weeks, couple of weeks, whatever. I mean, look it up, see if you can find his speech. In that speech, he says that if you're invested in the dollar, get out. If you're invested in the dollar, it's the U.S. dollar, get out. Oh my, folks, crazy. Now that's the president of Kenya. It's not like Kenya is an economic powerhouse, but still, it's a country, and he's the president. And yeah, it kind of gives you a look at the attitude that's out there. And the Kenyan president is not the only one who feels like that. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of presidents of countries that feel this way. And yeah, you should prepare. You should find you a place like out here somewhere, folks. Like out here. I mean, why not? Beautiful, rural. Yeah, we've got change coming, that's for sure. You should listen to, what is his name? I'll think of his name in a minute. And we'll Jim Rogers. Jim Rogers, he's an investor. Now, Jim Rogers invested with Soros, decades and decades ago. And he isn't linked to Soros by no means at all. And he'll let you know that real quick. But I guess he made a lot of money with those Soros. And George Soros makes a lot of money when some of these countries go under. I don't know how all that works out, but he does. And I'm not here to bash him. I'm not here to bash him. That's not what the video is about. Bash Georgie. But it's just what he said, and this is some of the things that he does. It's just the truth. Just the truth. And Jim Rogers, anyway, is an investor. And Jim Rogers is a very, very wealthy man. Very wealthy man. Jim Rogers, it's been years ago, packed up his little family and moved to Asia. Maybe it's Singapore, I don't know where. But, yeah. So he packed up and moved his little family. And he wanted his children to learn the language in Asia. Mandarin, whatever. I think they're actually fluent in Mandarin. His children. And he wanted him to learn the language, and it was because he knew what was coming. He knew that power, economic power, was shifting from the west to the east. And what a smart man. What a smart man. He knew all this was coming. Most investors do. I'm talking about the big investors like Jim Rogers. Now, Jim Rogers has said several times that if you want to invest in farmland or, stocks and whatever that has to do with farming and agriculture and maybe farming equipment and that sort of thing. And he used to say that if you want to be, he used to say that the investor of the future will be a farmer. If you want to invest, become a farmer. And he meant that literally, but more than literally. He meant it as to invest in, stocks and that have to do with agriculture. Because, folks, he has a brain. He has a brain. He knew exactly what was coming. And, folks, yeah, craziness. It's here, folks. It is absolutely here. Now I'm driving and trying to talk. I'm looking around, looking at my GPS. So it's not going to be a real good talk, but it's going to be a real good drive, folks. It's beautiful, is it not? Is it not beautiful? Folks, let me tell you something. It's amazing to me. I'm going to look at a house here where somebody has bought it and they need somebody to make sure that the pipes aren't busted. I can almost guarantee you that the people are from out of state. The real estate lady is from out of state, but this is her home now. She's a real estate agent here, but she's from Michigan, and we've dealt with her. Looked and bid a job yesterday. Actually made a new friend. Whether we get the job or not, we have a friend now. Well, it's not like we don't have friends, but we have a friend. Another friend, I should say. This fella, I believe he said he was from Indiana. And folks are moving from all over to places like Campbell County, Tennessee. Now, we're not the only one that's getting the folks. We're not the only ones. And they are like-minded people. They're like-minded people. They're fleeing where they lived because they don't like it anymore for whatever reasons. But it's crazy because I never used to see what is going on right now. And this fella, he's got just such a nice setup. And he's got chickens and goats. They don't have to buy any eggs anymore. The goats are producing, or the chickens are producing that much. So he's got chickens, goats, and horses. Spots for gardens. He's just listen to this. This fella's telling me. So he moved from Indiana, and his goal is to everything is paid off of his. Everything, you pay cash for everything. And this is Cedar Creek Bridge, folks. It's a very, very popular bridge. I'm not real sure, but I think this is the bridge that they jump off of. You're not supposed to. And there's just boats all summer long, just they're lined up out here. But anyway, yeah. So self-sufficient as possible. That's what he said. That's what he wants. He wants to be self-sufficient as possible, just in case stuff hits the fan. He didn't say stuff though, folks. My goodness. Yeah, crazy. Folks, like I said, not much of a talk, but it is a drive. It's a beauty. This is where we live. Look at this church, Cedar Creek Baptist Church. Isn't it pretty, folks? Isn't it a beautiful day? See the pink eastern redbud trees all over the place? One of the first things to bloom, and it's food, folks. It's edible flower. Craziness out there. And so this fella who's moved here to be, folks, he has 5 daughters. 3 are with him. 2 are slowly moving in this direction, all from the Indiana area. And he's not the only one. So many of the jobs that we do are folks that are doing that. I just did one the other day where the fellow is moving from the Knoxville area, which isn't city really, but he still wants a more rural life and to be as self-sufficient and self-reliant as possible. That's what he wants. All right, I got to see where I'm going here. The peninsula. Ain't that crazy to see that billboard out here? I think I got to turn right here. It's all rich folks that live down here on the lake. I mean, there's a lot of poor folks, but on the lake, it's all, of course, it's all rich folks. The peninsula down here is high end. Oh my goodness, folks. Oh my, huge snapping turtle in the road. You see him? I didn't hurt him. Oh, he's been ran over already. Yeah, do something, folks. You can get you a place here. Property's still very affordable. Well, property is still affordable here. Don't blame me. I voted for Trump. Hey, you get out here in these hills. Oh, that's what you see. Trump signs and F, but it's not the letter. It's the word F Trump. Or no, sorry, F Biden. That's what they say. It's the actual word. A couple of other letters in there. Oh, it's a beautiful, folks. A drive and a talk. Sorry, the talk isn't that good. I believe everybody should be more self-sufficient. Hey, I believe we should live as sustainable as possible. I'm all for green. All right, I don't know which way to go here. I guess I stay this way. Deerfield to the right. Deerfield's a nice place too. I'm all for green, as long as it's truly green. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the least amount of pollution as possible. I am. I am a tree hugger. I love nature, but I'll chop that tree down if I need to. Huh? It is just absolutely beautiful down here. There's the lake over there. Very pleasant drive. I don't know if you've enjoyed it, but I have. Now, I don't know if I've ever been down in here. I've been down in this area, but I don't know if I've ever been down in here. I've done a little bit of work down this way. Oh man, 2 campers. See, folks, up there on the left, 2 campers set up. And see, what these folks do is they get them a spot and they just clear it out enough to put their campers, their boat, and their vehicles, and that's all they need. Isn't that crazy, huh? And so maybe I'll show you again. But where I did the spring boxes and all of that sort of thing, cleared out and made that spot for them folks, camper boat spot there. That's something anybody can do. Now, I mean, that took a lot of work. I mean, you got to have the equipment, but it gives you an idea. You don't want to do that what I did there. But it's doable. It's doable. Oh, this is just so nice down in here, folks. Oh my, I gotta bring the wife down here. This is awesome. Now, all these houses you see here on the right, they're on the lake. These folks, these houses are empty all winter long. Way over half of them. So people, they're only here in the summer, most of these folks here. I do love it here in the summer, but they're back, man, it is just absolutely gorgeous here. They're back where we live is going to be a little bit busy if we head towards town, and that's because they put in a new campground right there. I mean, right by us, and not that close to us, but you know, pretty close to us. And but it's only 19 lots, so but still, it's going to be a little more traffic. A lot of folks crossing the road, getting over to the tennis courts, basketball courts, and all of that sort of thing. All right, so we got to take a right or a left. I think you got to take a left. Yeah. Let's just take a right on Snyder. Now, this is a big thing here. These boat storage. So if you get anywhere close to a boat dock, a marina, a public boat access, or anything like that, get close to it, and there'll be boat storages. It'll be a good deal, good thing. Where am I at, folks? I'm glad I videoed this. This is crazy. I don't know where this GPS is taking me. What in the world? We're going straight up, folks. Oh, it's beautiful. Folks. Amazing. It looks like it's taking me right back down where I was. Well, my goodness, I'm glad it took me this way, but I could have got to this a different way. What is this? Oh, this is crazy, folks. All right, we're going back the other way. Let's go up here. You're with me. We might as well make a video. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to turn around so you can see the view. Just an unbelievable view. I guess we go back down this way. Well, it goes all the way around. That's crazy. Look at that. See that lake over there? My goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back. Well, it took me on a crazy tour for sure. Thank you. See that? That's gorgeous. Beautiful. This is a hill, folks. We're going to take her to 22 minutes. Do something, folks. Prep. Find you a place that you love. Move there. Make sure it's far from the big city. Make sure it's far from the built-up areas. Make sure, folks. And make sure it's a place, well, where they have a lake or something, something to do there. Hey, folks, we'll see you.